Video 2. The devil won't bother you if you're living in sin. He'll bother you when you're trying to get out. I'm going to start the message with that. Alright? Because that's truth. God uses all things for good. Romans 8:28. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. It's His will, His desire, His purpose. It's not your will, your desire, your purpose. It's His, right? And it's because it all, in every facet inside this world, whether you believe, you don't believe, whether you say believe, you believe, but then you do really, really dirty things, okay? Fill in the blanks for whatever resonates for you. You have to understand that at the end of the day, it's His mission, His desire, His purpose, right? And when you find yourself on the side where you are now removing yourself from societal conditionings, worldly conditionings, materialistic conditionings, greed conditionings, status quo conditionings, you're going to have the devil bother you because you're trying to get out. Alright? The attacks were allowed not to break you, but to reveal you. The attacks on your life, we all have attacks in different forms. Addictions, marital, friendships, jobs, social conditionings, financial. We all have attacks. You and I both all have attacks. But they're not to break you, they're to reveal you. What felt like sabotage was sanctification. What looked like injustice was divine initiation. That part. Although the strings and the powers that be have boots on the ground and they have the capabilities to do very unjust things, at the end of the day, because God uses all things, including them and me, it was divine alignment. It was divine initiation. It was divine purpose. It was divine mission. It was His will, God's desire, not theirs. Every job loss, betrayal, false label, and door slammed in your face wasn't punishment. It was positioning. Same thing goes for me. Same thing goes for you. So when I say these things, put yourself in the position of whatever it is you're walking through right now, right? Take away what resonates with you and leave the rest. That's how these messages go. Because we are all connected, when we all speak our truths, when we all walk into our authority, we walk into our authenticity, because we are all connected, we all have pieces of each other walking through the same madness. Because we mirror each other. So when you wake up, you start speaking your truths, then people in your world are going to resonate with what you say, and vice versa. And that's the domino effect that connects us all. God uses what man weaponized, digital bans, targeting, silencing, to expose systems, structures, and cycles that needed to be torn down. All the systematic things that have went against me unjustly are systematic ways and systems that need to be torn down. That is why God is using me. Testimony connection. Being black, denied aid, censored online, isolated, forced you into the wilderness, but it also pushed you into your purpose. God refined you in the fire they tried to burn you with. God refined me in the fire that they tried to burn me in, and still to this day try to burn me in. It's so comical to the lengths that they're going to right now. It's so comical. It's crazy. It's actually, I feel like I'm in a toddler game sometimes. Straight up. That's how bizarre it is, to the extent level of the tactics. It's ridiculous, guys. It's absolutely ridiculous. Still at it. But at the end of the day, like, that was a tactic yesterday, all right? But I picked up on that immediately. And God used that tactic to show me my growth within myself. And I was throwing those air 3-pointers. And those involved of it know what I'm talking about in reference to text messages and ridiculousness. Your story is a spiritual weapon, not a wound. Everybody's story, your life story, the raw, the ugly, the brutal, the truths, the unfavorable seasons is your weapon. It is a spiritual weapon for you to wake up to. Don't allow your story, don't allow the story that you have been through your entire life bring you into a victim mentality. Become the warrior you were ordained to become. Every attempt to discredit you became a receipt. Every digital interference became proof of the pattern. Every family betrayal became a breaking of the generational chains. That part. And let me tell you, I'm going to do a video regarding breaking generational chains, because I'm going to tell you how you do it. You don't meet them where they're at. You rise above it. Although people aren't loving you unconditionally, they're loving you with conditions, you then meet them with unconditional love. Doesn't mean you have to tolerate the mistreatment. No, I'm not saying that. You walk with your standards, your boundaries, but you don't throw shade, you don't throw hate, you throw them Hail Marys. You documented abuse, censorship, and systematic failure. God is turning that documentation into deliverance for you and for others like you. Because at the end of the day, there are many upon many, thousands upon thousands walking through the same thing that I'm walking through. Your isolation was concentration. God didn't forget you. He set you apart. While people thought you were being punished, you were being prepared. They prepared a table for my demise, for my detriment. All the while, God was preparing a table with me on my own. While the doors closed, the Spirit was opening gates to divine authority. While platforms silenced you, heaven gave you a platform in spirit. I don't look to any social media platform for validation. I get my platform in heaven and spirit. Like I see all these mentors, and I see all these motivational speakers, and some of them I followed before, and now I can't even follow them or follow their story anymore or their motivational speaking, because it's so surface level. It's so surface level, and I ain't gonna call out shots because I'm not about it, but you know who you are. You know who you are. It's crazy too. You're not just speaking truth, you're walking in anointing. We're all anointing, you're just choosing to go against it. The very system that tried to bury you will witness your rise. That part. That part. Yep, I said it, that part. God will use the same stage that tried to humiliate you to vindicate you. That's the whole funny. That's the contradictory roles reversal. Is that everything that was sent to be my demise and humiliate me is now being flipped on them, and they are now walking in humiliation in their life. Whether they show the world or not, it's plain as day. It's plain as day. What the enemy used for evil, God is reversing for redemption. You're not asking for revenge, you're anchored in justice. I walk in justice. I'm not going to be anybody's doormat, and I'm not going to ever shut up. I'm going to always beat the pavement fighting for justice for the rest of my life. You don't go against people's children. You don't exploit children. You don't traffic children. And that's what they're doing on the grand scale. And it's sick. And that in itself should make everybody want to fight. I don't know why other people don't see it. You're not broken. You're built for this. Your Rule 27, snap denials, email interference, whistle, retaliation may seem like chaos, but they're evidence of a calling the enemy couldn't stop. You can't stop me. Why? Because God controls this, baby. Everything I went through, every loss, every lie, every locked door was fertilizer for the purpose God planted in me. We all have a purpose planted in me, in you, in me, right? It's up to you what you do with the seeds God already planted in you. I am not what they said I am. I'm what He ordained me to be. I walk in power, proof, and prophecy, and now I testify. That part. And you have to walk in the authority that you already carry. The bird was on top of the water tower this morning.